made the appeal in a letter to the workers today, following the threat of the workers to embark on strike to drive home their demands. Reports say that the workers under the aegis of National Union of Electricity Employees, NUEE, had on August 15 directed its members to picket TCN offices nationwide on August 16, after which they would embark on strike on August 17. The General Secretary and UEE, Mr. Joe Ajero, had in a statement said the picketing was to protest the directive by the TCN board that all principal managers in acting capacity going to acting general manager must appear for a promotion interview. Ajero said the directive was in contravention of the workers' conditions to service and career progression paths and alleged that it was unilaterally done without the relevant stakeholders. Zamfara State Governor Bello Matole has signed into law a death penalty on anybody found guilty of banditry, cattle rustling, cultism, or serving as a bandit's informant. The governor stated this today, explaining that he assented to the bill on the prohibition and punishment for banditry, cattle rustling, cultism, kidnapping, and other incidental offenses, 2022, in June this year. Governor Matole described the activities of the informants as a major threat to addressing insecurity challenges in the state. He noted that anyone found guilty would face a jail term without the option of a fine. He also announced the ban on riding motorcycles from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. in Gusau Town and the procurement of custom-made vehicles for the state security outfit. The governor stated that the measures were part of his administration's unrelenting efforts to tackle the problem of banditry. Kano State Governor Abdullahi Umar Ganduje has received the Senate Committee on Electoral Matters in his office, led by the chairman of the committee, Senator Kabiru Gaya. The chairman of the Electoral Committee, Senator Kabiru Gaya, said the essence of the visit is to enlighten Nigerians on the new Electoral Act signed by the president. He added that the new Electoral Act will help to reduce rigging in election and make it free and fair.
We enlighten and educate Nigerians on just this new Electoral Act which has been passed and signed by Mr. President. We're inviting people from the Northwest, and we decided to make Kano as the center for this enlightenment program. The Formation of Electoral Acts, we did our best to make sure that we reduce the issue of rigging in elections, to make it more transparent, free, fair, and credible.
While delivering his speech, Governor Abdullahi Umar Ganduje said this is the right time for the committee to engage themselves on the enlightenment, as there is need for the public to understand it, as it will reduce electoral malpractice and assist law enforcement agencies.
It is time now for members of public to understand the law. This will reduce election malpractice. It will reduce litigation. It will assist law enforcement. NGOs should be enlightened. Civil societies should be enlightened. Even community-based organizations should be enlightened. Even members of the press.
Correspondent Zahra Zanna reports that the governor added that even the journalists need to be enlightened on the new Electoral Act to avoid fake news reportage. Meanwhile, Kano State government has urged its residents to plant at least one tree each this rainy season. The call was made by the Commissioner Ministry of Environment, Dr. Kabiru Ibrahim Getsu, during the flag-off of first phase of 2022 tree planting campaign at Dakata neighborhood. He said the tree planting was necessary in order to address negative effects of environmental problems, including climate change, global warming, desertification, and desert encroachment, among others.
This is an exercise that before many years back, it used to take place annually. In this Dakata Kawaji community, are conducting this important exercise. Do some avenue plantation. We have selected some streets that we are going to plant these streets in order to address climate change issues, to beautify Kano City. By planting trees, we are going to be able to control the microclimate. We are going to bring down the temperature, very high temperature that we are witnessing in Kano City. Desert encroachment, control.
Dr. Getso further disclosed that the ministry had planted 2 million trees in 2020 and had planted another 1 million trees last year, and now intended to plant another 1 million trees this year. The commissioner revealed that the essence of the tree planting is to improve the vegetative cover and address some of the environmental challenges in the state. And on sports, the Federal Ministry of Youth and Sports Development has decided to walk the fine line of football's governing laws as the Nigerian Football Federation, NFFF, holds its annual General Assembly. Muhammad Sani Uba has details of this and other sports updates.
The Federal Ministry of Youth and Sport Development says it wants transparency and fairness as the annual General Assembly holds in Lagos on Thursday. The annual General Congress of the Nigeria Football Federation had been on hold since December 2021 owing to an interim court order which has now been vacated. Top sport ministry directors say the Congress should act with the interests of the nation at heart and an overriding desire for the growth and development of the game. Meanwhile, the Minister of Youth and Sport Development, Sunday Dari, has joined other awardees at the 2021 Blueprint Annual Public Lecture and Impact Series holding at the International Conference Center, Abuja. Dari will be honored with the Sport Icon of the Year award. In another update, India's Football Association has been suspended by the world governing body FIFA because of undue influence from third parties. The suspensions means the Women's Under-17 World Cup, set to begin in the country on October 11, will not take place as planned. India's highest court has disbanded all the India Football Federation in May and appointed a three-member committee to govern the sport. Similarly, Manchester United could let clear Old Trafford during the current transfer window amid concerns on how the striker mood is affecting the morale in the camp. The Portuguese, aged 37, is said to be a negative presence at the club, hardly communicates with his teammates in the canteen, and has made no secret of his desire to move away. And on tennis, Britain's Emma Raducanu says it is a great gift to play 23 Grand Slam single champion Serena Williams for the first time in her career. The pair will play tomorrow when they meet in the Western and Southern Open first round. Muhammad Sani Uba, Freedom Radio.
Freedom Radio 99.5. Then you can send your comments, opinions, and what you drive in Freedom Radio Nigeria and Facebook.com. You can get the link to the page on our website, freedomradionig.com. Welcome back. You're still listening to Freedom Radio News on 99.5. The highest decision-making body of Senator Ibrahim Soko's political structure, the Shura Consultative Assembly, has rejected overtures from the People's Democratic Party, PDP, for the two-time state governor to defect to the party. While speaking to Freedom Radio on the development, Senator Ibrahim Shekaru's media aide, Dr. Siliya Usile, said any news concerning his principal political movement should be disregarded.
It's not true, honestly. But what is happening is that, whatever decision politically Sadona will take or will arrive at, no much will sit with the Shura Council, which is the highest decision-making body of the political movement. And this issue was settled on Sunday when the Shura met, and a committee of 30 members was constituted to filter all views expressed during the meeting and then come up with a plan with a position that will be made public by the end of next week.
Reports say that the 21-member committee will finalize any decision today. Meanwhile, a member representing Kano Municipal Federal Constituency, Sha'ban Ibrahim Sharada, has defected from All Progressive Congress, APC, to the Action Democratic Party, ADP. Upon his defection, Daily Nigerian exclusively gathered that the lawmaker joined the ADP and picked the governorship ticket of the party. Credible sources at the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, office in Kano, said Sha'ban will fly ADP governorship flag alongside his running mate, Arabi Ibrahim. Sha'ban Sharada, who is the chairman of the House Committee on National Security and Intelligence, contested for the APC gubernatorial ticket but lost to the deputy governor of the state, Nasir Gawuna, the party primary. Similarly, confirming the development to Solar Space today, a close associate of the lawmaker who wants to remain anonymous said Sha'ban will formally announce his defection with some other top APC members in the state before this week runs out. Khadija Memorial College, situated at number 50 CBN Quarters Kano, has expressed readiness to redouble its efforts in terms of learning and infrastructure school to give its pupils sound education. The proprietor of the school, Al-Haji Muhammad Adamu, stated this at the graduation of the school. He said the school also has internal and external security in order to secure the pupils.
As a school, we consider the issue of security to be as important as anything, indeed, on the front burner. As a result, we have been able to put closed circuit television, CCTV, in place, whereby as you are coming in now this morning, I just saw you on the screen. The environment is so, if you put us meters away, you can see also what is happening in the classes. Because security in the school system is not only about external security, even internal security. Also, the pupils sometimes bully themselves. Teachers also load it over students.
Some of the graduating students at Khadija Memorial and Islamia College speak on the day.
School management sun yi kokari wajen bamu ilimi ingantacce.
I apologize for the technical difficulties. The school said it has started selling its first term form at the moment. For tomorrow's weather forecast in some cities in Nigeria and part of the Republic.
Kano tomorrow morning is expected to have partly cloudy sky and light winds at an average temperature of 21 degrees Celsius and later change to 24 degrees Celsius with sunny intervals and a gentle breeze. Kaduna will experience thundery showers and light winds at 22 degrees Celsius and later change to 23 degrees Celsius with light clouds and a gentle breeze. Kaduna will have light rain showers and light winds at an average temperature of 21 degrees Celsius and later increase to 23 degrees Celsius with light clouds and light winds. Abuja will experience partly cloudy sky and light winds at 23 degrees Celsius and later increase to sunny intervals and light winds. Lagos will have partly cloudy sky and light winds at an average temperature of 23 degrees Celsius and later change to 25 degrees Celsius with sunny intervals and light winds. Moving to Niger Republic, Maradi will experience thundery showers and light winds at 23 degrees Celsius and later give way to 24 degrees Celsius with thick cloud and a gentle breeze, while Zindara will experience light cloud and light winds at 23 degrees Celsius and later change to 25 degrees Celsius with light rain showers and a gentle breeze. Amina Mukhtar Akase, Freedom Radio.
And on the foreign scene, five-time Kenya presidential candidate and veteran politician Raila Odinga today told his supporters that he would fight his defeat at the ballot box in court. A day after the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, IEBC, announced William Ruto as the winner. Calling out the IEBC and its political biases, he commended the 4 IEBC commissioners who distanced themselves from the official result, saying the final process was muddied. And with that, we've come to the end of today's Global News. On behalf of the entire production team and I, Zahra Zanna, thank you for listening.